Howdy ho everybody, and welcome back to another World of Warships. Actually, one of the last operation with flagships that I ever recorded, aka the one that I literally played the day before the actual patch. So this one was kind of like super recent, like not even a week ago now. But also you notice, yes, this is going to be a Friday video, and it's 20 minutes long. That's just how much I had to talk about, and honestly, a little bit bitch about. But I do appreciate everybody stopping by and chilling out with us, first of all, and also hope everybody's having an amazing Friday or weekend, because most of you will watch like 1 or 2 days ahead of when I post this, which fair. Don't need to go all watch it on Monday, even though it would help the views and make it, like, you know, go farther. But whatever, is what is. I don't care. But first of all, the World War II ops, I do not enjoy these. These things are kind of eh. Mostly because of the fact people right now are using it to farm the GQ Johnny tokens, which means that they're not taking the game seriously. For the most part, like, you have a lot of people taking the game seriously with it. The other problem is you have a lot of people who just say, I'll play one game, and then immediately die like 2 minutes in, and then go into the next game, until they have 5 games under their belt, and they can go get their double tokens, which, fair, I've done it, but don't do it in a mode like that, where you actually need to you know, get to the end and maybe then die. Like, it's so annoying to try to get that event done just because of that reason, because you have so many people who don't know what to do. Like, it was like the first couple of weeks of this. Mind you, the first couple of weeks of this, you actually, you know, had to know what you're doing. Had to not get fucked over by shit luck, like that main back there, speaking of which. And, like, a bunch of other factors. Like, you didn't have enough tokens yet. You didn't have your maxed out skills. You're, like, you're 11 in SAP and AP. Like, all that. Like, yeah, understandable. But, like, 3 patches in, if you didn't have most of it done, it was just like you're either a new player or you're not using your points. Which, whatever. It is what it is. But, a few things. Fridays for when we hit September, so we're getting pretty close here. We're gonna actually be doing Hearts of Azeroth again. Don't know how much I'm gonna be able to get it done, mostly because of the fact that I haven't recorded most of my replays that I need to do yet, but those are gonna be going up live, recorded, on the side Twitch channel, which will be now in every single video from, like, now on. I don't think I'm gonna be able to redo the, like, description of every single thing coming out for the next, like, few months, because I do have a whole bunch of crap that just did not fit in anything else, so it's on, like, a random Sunday, random Tuesday, Thursday, just to be like, hey, this is your extra content, deal with it if you don't like it, or if you like it, go watch it. It's mostly just random stuff. Mostly this game. A bit of Helldivers, because I did have quite a bit of good Helldivers content to go use, because me, Bark, somebody you'll meet real fucking soon, when it comes to definitely some real, good recordings. Absolutely bonkers, stupid shit happened with her. She's lovely, by the way. And actually, as the time of recording this, live over on Twitch. But I will not send you guys over for obvious reasons of she's a little bit, like, she's not for everybody, especially. She's pretty, hard to deal with for a lot of people. And I'll understandably not do that. Sorry if you're listening. Doubt. Major doubt. But, still love you. But, we had quite a lot of Helldivers content that's going to be coming out, like, at least into the next year, because I'm putting them out on Sunday every single week, which I do have a lot of those, so it's going to go into December, January, all that. But Also, naturally, I do have a lot of clips from Hearts of Azeroth that will be also in there occasionally. A few really good ones, like a bunch of random shit that happened during crap. That will be your, like, little details into what happened somewhat into those whenever they're coming out, like, before or after. But besides that, I'll just release the video when it's ready type shit. Like, it's going to be every single Friday. It's going to be replacing the Fallout content that we've pretty much not done. And all of the rest of the Fallout content that I do have recorded will eventually be Wednesday video of us doing shenanigans, which probably will stay to the case of shenanigans. I really don't feel like doing a build a week type shit. Like, unless if I really find a very fun, satisfying build that I enjoy, like my Quad 2.0 build that I will be doing. Actually, technically 3.0, because I've already done a Quad 2.0 where I've done more than one quad for Fat Man. But I will get an entire scroll wheel of Quad Fat Mans, and we are about to cause major war crimes and also probably major nuclear pollution. It will be great. But, yeah, to say that one's going to be a special case is an understatement, because I just do love that build. And if people like it, I will find some unique builds that work for me, and unique builds that genuinely I fucking love. It will probably just end up being not Merv, because Merv really, really sucks. Also, that torpedo dodge, I'm still impressed that I didn't go like 2 seconds into that and actually get effed over. Still, even now, because I remember that torpedo dodge. I was gonna bring it up, but I was still yapping about Hearts of Azeroth. But, yeah, it's been a busy week. Had a couple of days of straight up not being able to go to sleep. Kind of like what day I'm recording it on. Strangely enough, recording it for a Friday. And last Friday, the 8th, straight up was me just being like, I had to stay up for most of the day because I couldn't get sleep because of insomnia being a bitch, which I'm going to now start trying to take sleeping pills every time this happens. Because I can't just casually record at 2 a.m. and then, like, stay up until the next day for obvious reasons of that. It's not good for my health. But hey, it is what it is. I'm just going to get a whole bunch of editing done, and then once I get to take like a small nap, I'll just end up small napping, because why not? Probably after this video, and after it starts rendering, honestly. If I still can't go to bed, it's just whatever at that point. But yeah, there's a decent other amount of stuff to talk about. Shorts, we're going to eventually start extending from the 3 days a week. It really depends on how I want to treat them, how much content I want to sink into them, and how much content am I going to need to sacrifice editing and making that many shorts like a day, because I don't have too much really good shorts worthy content that I would like to post is my problem right now. I'm kind of fixing that with a whole bunch of shit that I'm making right now, where I will end up just clipping my own Twitch streams, probably clipping the alt Twitch streams, and then also just with my Steel series, where I just go hit Alt-S, and then I get like a good 5 minutes of clip footage for me to use, but sometimes it doesn't get me good footage, so I'll just be like, okay, delete. A bunch of Starfield's going to be coming back, speaking of which, for that, because I've been playing a decent amount of Starfield off stream. And to be honest, I still feel like I want to stream it. The problem is I can't, because it's still heavily, like, as much as they've fixed a lot of the game, it is still kinda jank for streaming wise, at least for me. So I refrain doing it. I'll probably end up doing it over here on YouTube, but I also don't know about that. I do know that I do like some of the like small DLC sized mods, like for example the Watchtower shit. That has to be literally a better purchase than the DLC, like by a long run. Just because of the fact it adds stratagems from effing like Helldivers. And then you have an entire fleet system where you can just have an entire fleet follow you around in combat and actually help with combat. So it's like, dude, holy shit. It is such a good DLC for like $6. It solidly adds more shit than a whole Bethesda-made DLC. Like, it's so dumb. But speaking of which, there's been leaks about that. They might actually add travel without, you know, using the whole loading screen thing between, like, star systems, and please, just make it into rip-off RPG No Man's Sky. Like, if you can pull it off, pull a Phantom Liberty. I don't have hope in you guys for actually making a fucking good video game at this point. But I'm still trying to hold on to hope, because I want Elder Scrolls 6 not to suck. But, please, if you can do that shit and make that actually a good game, like, well, I'm having fun of it, but it's not a good game. It's just, it would be great. Genuinely. Because then we might actually have hope for Fallout 5 or Elder Scrolls 6, which, if you believe the rumors, I don't know if it's true or not, because it's only rumors at this point, but, I'm hoping that, you didn't just kill off an entire game that looks like it was going to be better Destiny, and then move it to Fallout 5. That, I'm still ticked off about Blackburn, but whatever, it is what it is. If it makes Fallout 5 a good game, and it doesn't have story issues, and gameplay issues, and a lot of issues with Fallout, I just hope they don't F it up. Please, please don't F up Fallout 5. We don't need another 76. Maybe add some co-op multiplayer there, though. Be able to hop into somebody's game. Help them with a hard encounter. Maybe. Pretty cool. Bethesda won't do it, though. They're probably too scared of having a Fallout 76 fiasco again. But it would be cool. Imagine you're just able to jump into somebody's game as just like a random NPC and go helping about and doing some shit. Would be a pretty cool feature, but I doubt they would do it correctly. Same thing with Starfield, but we don't need No Man's Sky. But, like, add No Man's Sky mechanics and actually let us, you know, go from star system to star system without a loading screen every 2 seconds, and 100%, that'll be a good game. Especially if they just end up redoing most of the game with Starborn, what we know it as, because we just kind of know they trademarked Starborn. I don't think they're going to actually make it the DLC name. It kind of sounds lackluster, but whatever. Enough about Starfield. ESO is going to be making a comeback. Not in me playing it much. I'm going to go, like, stream it every once, twice, maybe 3 times a month here and there. Just because of the fact I do like doing golden pursuits on stream. That's always fun. I've also made friends with, like, quite a bit of, like, other people on that game, which, yes, other people on that game still exist. It's weird. Me and Mystic have been joking about that game dying, but it's been dying for quite a while. But we still have some cool people around the community, so I will go, like, actively maybe play with them. Maybe go do some veteran trials. I've been wanting to go do some of those. Might be fun. It's gotta make my Plar build not absolutely convoluted in trash first. And also learn the mechanics of some of the Veti trials. Might do it, never know. Might be some fun little side things to do, just definitely for the clips, because I already know there's going to be some stupidity going on, and I would just be down for that. But I deal... Let me go look, hold on. I still have a singular recording from back in 2013 of ESO, and it is me opening, give or take, it's like 10 minutes. It's literally just me opening like 20, 40 crates of crown crates. If you guys want to see that, I will edit that down into a decent little thing, put some numbers on the screen of what I get. I think, oh shit, I think that actually might be the recording of me getting one of my mounts that I have absolutely loved for the last 2 years, so maybe. I do still have quite a bit of Fallout content in the folder, and a whole bunch of other, like, random fun shit when it comes to random games. Especially a crap ton of Faz. So the ESO folder is exactly 1 gigabyte. The Fallout folder is 21 gigabytes. The Faz folder is a atrocious half a terabyte. Don't even want to know what my Hearts of Azeroth folder it is. Probably a terabyte. Oh, it's so close. I actually think it was probably over a terabyte, like a few months ago when I was actually actively recording, and I had a lot of recordings that I did get to edit. Speaking of that, if I don't manage to fall asleep here, like after rendering this, I'll probably just end up editing some of that so I can get rid of some of that space. Well, the Warships is actually at 100 gigs worth of footage when well, I'm surprised about that, because, Palworld, why do I still have so much Palworld? Oh, yeah, because of the fact we did the server thing, and I did a 16-hour recording straight, because we were just straight up doing that. It's like, I have a whole bunch of stuff that I need to go through, definitely, for, Wednesday stuff. Definitely gonna end up doing that pretty sooner. But this is where the fun begins, where you see we've lost half of our team, and I'm like, this is a little bit unmanageable here. We only need like a minute, maybe 2 left, just to be like, hey, I need to get the hell out of here. So I start booking it. The Ibuki slamming into my way, the 4th time this entire thing. And I'm like, oh, well, shit, I can't use that torpedo tube. Yeah, this is time for me to vamonos, because being in front of a main, that's not the play. Like I just said, hey, look at that. A couple of broadsides, don't mind if I do, get some extra damage. But, yeah, that's me running away and saying, wait a minute, I probably shouldn't shoot, because I can just end up throwing these torps out, and then in a few seconds here, just straight up, I think I popped my smoke in a few minutes here, because it was just like that awfully terrifying. I know I'm angling to make sure that they can't hit like a really good thing at all. Yep, here's when I pop smoke, where I'm just like, nope, I'm out, gone, peace off, guys. But I do appreciate by stopping by and chilling out with us. I do need to go, because I need to go render this. I will see you all later. See you on the bright side. Hopefully I get sleep.